Hey guys, welcome back to my Wolfed Out Skyrim series. I am Roarin the Werewolf, and in this particular adventure, we get geared up, take an oath to Nocturnal to become a nightingale, whatever that means. Supposedly to take a advantage of her mystical luck abilities to take out Mercer Frey, who has decided to go for one last big heist to retrieve the eyes of the Falmor. So, join me on this adventure and enjoy. Oh, there they are.
I'm glad you're here.
So, what is the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
What kind of edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
So, can you tell me anything about them?
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum.
So, were they a part of the Thieves Guild?
Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
And what is the purpose?
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
So, I know a lot of Daedric princes, but who is Nocturnal?
She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel.
Do you worship him? Because I've never met a thief that worships anything other than gold.
Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
Okay, sounds like a guild contract.
You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
I have my skill, but it doesn't have anything to do with powers or magic?
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
Luck as a cosmic force. That would have to... What about destiny? That doesn't make sense. Some people have a destiny that they have to fulfill. I guess luck could only affect little tiny things. Sounds like she just likes us to suffer.
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
So, if I'm brought here, am I to become a nightingale?
It's my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
I think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about. So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
This place looks quite run down. I guess I'm supposed to put it on? I kind of feel ridiculous in this.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
It might be a little difficult to achieve what she wants if I'm dead. I have a whole lot of people who are going to need my services when I die. So, there might be an all-out war with the Daedric princes. But, what's just one more?
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I guess this is it.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
I don't feel any different.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Wait. He's done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
Wait, so the reason why the Thieves Guild was doing so poorly till I arrived was because he stole the skeleton key. So this key unlocks any door?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
Wow. Holy crap. I almost wish I could have it. But sounds like nobody should possess it.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Oh, well, I guess it's the first time I set out to return something. Well, that was something of valuable, anyway. I've returned other little things.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
I guess we have no choice but to go.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild.
Okay. Why tell this to me?
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
What? Are you serious? Me. I'm already the leader of a couple things already. What about you?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
I'm kind of new to it. It's... I don't know what to say.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Well, hell. This just sounds like more paperwork to me. I already have Aelia working with the companions and Tolfdir doing his things with the college, but I'm gonna need your help then, if I accept. Yeah.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
I guess. Well, let's go ahead and do it.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthan. Karlaya and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
Well, I guess we're Nightingales now.
Aye, and some of what Karlaya said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
Well, I don't think Mercer stands a chance against us. But what do you think?
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Karlaya. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way.
Well, I don't know why. He's not even that tough, and I've seen him in battle.
Until next we meet, lad.
I guess we'll see you there. God, I feel like a supervillain in this thing. Must put on my normal outfit. You know, I don't feel any stronger, right?
With the skeleton key missing from the Twilight Sepulchre, I'm afraid Mercer's seen to it that none of us can benefit from Nocturnal's gifts.
But she spoke to us.
You merely transacted the oath, signed the unwritten contract with Nocturnal. In order for us to receive our abilities, our end of the bargain, I'm afraid the key must be returned.
Then Nocturnal's angry at us, right?
If Nocturnal was truly displeased with me, with any of us, she wouldn't have answered my call. I have no doubt that we still hold her favor, and I believe it gives us enough of an edge to defeat Mercer Frey.
So, will this place be locked down, or can I return to this if I need to?
Yes. Now that you're a Nightingale, you may consider this your home. You'll find that this place offers many things that will help you in your endeavors, as well as a wealth of information for you to learn. Once the skeleton key has been restored to the Twilight Sepulchre, I'll make this place my home as well.
Do you think you could touch up a bit? Well, I don't think you're going to allow anybody that is not us in here to actually do anything. But oh well. Where the hell are they? They should be here right now. Had to bypass a bunch of bandits that they didn't take care of. Well, they took care of them in here. Ah, they probably went above on the mountain. Unless this was Mercer's doing. Probably not. He probably hired all these bandits to keep us at bay. Now, where the hell do I go? I don't think I've been in here before. Oh, hello there. There you guys are.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late.
So, those bandits back there?
Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go.
We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Oh, please. Like that? That's pathetic. Wait a second. There's a Thieves Guild mark right there. Skeleton key. I bet that thing doesn't break when you open any of these doors or anything like that. I don't know. Our luck seems to be going up. Finding all these jewels thanks to the Paragon that I managed to get my hands on.
Wait a moment. What's that?
But I see Falmar.
It's Mercer. Look,
Where?
down there.
I'm on it, lass.
Oh, right behind the Falmar.
Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving.
Gonna have to go a long way around, of course. Wait a minute. Does that say one step ahead? Mercer. Written backwards. One step ahead. Well, not gonna be any longer. Watch it.
Shore's bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you.
There's a lot of Falmer here. We can take him.
Who's there?
So, it's to the gate. They're on the top. Please thirst for your blood. Just about to get the war. I'll tear you apart.
Enough games! Let's end this! Darkness,
You just made the last mistake of your life. That's why I'm the best.
Alright, he was just right up there. See, I don't know what the hell you were worried about. We took them on easy.
I think they've got...
I will defeat you! Who's there? Shadows take you!
You're pathetic!
Your death will be swift! Nocturnal, guide my hand. Darkness consume you! Your death will be swift. Shadows take you! You are no match for a nightingale. Come, taste darkness's embrace. Darkness consume you! Your death will be
Come on,
swift!
show me you've got what it takes.
Shadows take you! Nocturnal, guide my hand.
Hardly come with this.
Oh, I hate these bugs.
He's close. I'm certain of it. We must prepare ourselves.
Then this is it. We do this for Gallus and for the Guild.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
No wonder you were such an asshole. Give me the key.
What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths rife with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
This is not about Nocturnal. You made it personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
Are you really trying to talk yourself out of this? Huh. The difference is, I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
Well, if anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
I've killed legions
I'm sorry,
like you.
I can't.
This place is coming down. Quick, get the skeleton.
Mine.
He and the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Yeah, this is gonna suck. Wait a second. Don't I have something for this? Alteration. Huh. I don't know about you guys. This doesn't seem to be able to be shared. I'll grab his sword just in case. There. Get up there.
can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Why does it sound like it won't be a simple task?
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Yep.
When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would be too fun. I take it you never used the Pilgrim's Path.
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Well, before I get started, I'm gonna head back to the College of Winterhold.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
Don't worry, I'll return it.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
I don't understand why you won't come with me.
I've been a Nightingale for a very long time. I sold my allegiance to Nocturnal in exchange for many profitable years of thieving. Falling in love with Gallus was wrong. It was a distraction that allowed the Sepulchre to be desecrated, and it likely cost him his life. Until the key is returned, I will never set foot inside that place again.
So tell me about this conduit inside the Sepulchre.
The conduit to Nocturnal's realm, the realm of Evergloam, has been in Skyrim, well, longer than recorded history. The Twilight Sepulchre was constructed around it by Man and Myr in order to shield it from those who would exploit its power. It's through this conduit that we're given Nocturnal's greatest gift, our luck. What she gains in return is a complete mystery.
So do you know any story about Pilgrim's Path?
Even though Nocturnal doesn't desire worship in the traditional sense, the Twilight Sepulchre propagated a small group of priests. Of course, they'd never come into direct contact with Nocturnal, but they insisted they had her favor. As part of their duties, the priests created all sorts of baseless rituals and ceremonies, all on Nocturnal's behalf.
But this didn't interfere with the Nightingales?
These priests weren't a threat to the skeleton key, or the conduit to Nocturnal's realm, so they were tolerated. One of their ceremonies involved the Pilgrim's Path, a so-called test of worthiness. If a pilgrim was able to complete the path, it was said that they would live forever in Twilight. What that means is anyone's guess.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time. Sorry, lad. I've got things to do. We'll speak another time.
Well, before I return it, yes, must head to the college to understand the artifact. Probably make a copy of it. It might have the same qualities as a lockpick. Duplicating the skeleton key would end up having me use those qualities, but not the other benefits from the Daedra item, I guess. This might take a bit. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this Wolfed Out Skyrim video. Now remember to comment and subscribe if you so feel like it. Be sure to check out my other LP series. Now if you want to know the mods I use, check the description below. You guys stay furry, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!